So it is my birthday week. Actually, tomorrow is my birthday week. And throughout the years, there's only been one thing that I have consistently done every year for my birthday. And I thought today I would share that with you. So like I said, it's my birthday week and I'm not much for birthdays. I don't like them. They make me feel old. And I'm always thinking back through the year and thinking about all the things that I didn't accomplish, not the things that I did accomplish. And I always end up feeling inadequate and I just hate birthdays. And there's a whole bunch of bad things that go with that. And I just need to get my head screwed on straight and not let myself go there, because after all, we are created in Christ and we are adequate, and I don't need to feel that, because I know that I am secure in Christ, and that should be my security, not how much I have accomplished. But I'm a to-do list person, and I often find my sense of worth through how much I've accomplished and what my life looks like, instead of my identity in Christ, which is a side tangent. But I have to say that ultimately I'm still a sinful person that struggles with birthdays. But during my birthday week, I usually prefer to keep it as low-key as possible. I love spending time with my family, with my husband, with my kids, out in the gardens, maybe cutting some lilacs and throwing them in a vase, and just basically being as much of a homebody as I possibly can be. But there's one thing that I do every year, and I've done it since I was a wee little lass. Actually, my mom was the one that did it. And that's always make a grape chicken salad. I love chicken salads. I don't know what it is about it. It's probably because my mom made it for me since I was a little girl. So now it's one of those things that's really nostalgic, and I just can't have a birthday without my grape chicken salad. So we are going to make my favorite version of a chicken salad. There actually are two versions of this. One is with noodles and one is without. Today I am going to make the one without. I'm going to make a big batch because I love enjoying it for as many evening meals as I possibly can. But if you like chicken salad with noodles and you are on the Trim Healthy Mama plan, it is super easy just to up the ingredients of the dressing and then add a box of Dreamfield pasta, cooked Dreamfield pasta, of course. That is still going to, depending on how many noodles you have, you still should be in an S mode. Dreamfield pastas can be a little bit controversial. The creators say that it's coated with an ingredient that helps reduce the impact to our blood sugar, and you honestly are just going to have to play around with it and find out if that's true for you or not. For me, I tend to enjoy Dreamfield pastas maybe once a week or once every 2 weeks, a couple times a month, something along there. And I've never noticed with S meals that it has had a huge impact on my blood sugar, but you need to experiment and decide that for you. But today I am making it without the Dreamfield pasta, and it's going to be delicious. Now, for this recipe, I am going to be using 4 large chicken breasts, which is about 2 pounds of chicken, and I cooked it already in my Instapot on high pressure for 30 minutes, and it came out beautifully. If you have never cooked chicken breast inside your Instapot with adequate amounts of water, when it comes out, it literally just falls apart. And for this recipe, you want shredded chicken. So you could bake it in the oven, but what I find is that if you have an Instapot, it is so much better to shred and actually have that really good shredded chicken if you do it in your Instapot. So we're gonna shred this chicken, and then we're gonna put it in a separate bowl and get going on the dressing. So next up, we're going to be making our dressing. This is the secret sauce that makes the chicken salad with grapes so delicious. We're going to be doing some Greek yogurt, plain Greek yogurt, so it's unsweetened. Some mayonnaise. I really prefer if this recipe is made with homemade homemade mayonnaise. I don't even have that today, so I'm gonna be just using store-bought and keeping as close to on plan with Trim Healthy Mama as possible. We'll be using a little bit of Gentle Sweet, some homemade apple cider vinegar. You guys, if you've never made homemade apple cider vinegar, it's so easy and totally worth it. And then we'll also be adding all of our seasoning together to create the secret sauce of this recipe. So I'm going to be chopping and slicing everything else that I need for this recipe. We're going to start out with some green onions, and my green onions are getting to the point where they're almost gone. The chickens will love them, but they're almost bad. But we're going to still use them. You also can use an onion for this recipe if you want. Sorry, the chopping is a little bit loud. So we'll be chopping these green onions. There's about 4 or 5 stalks, and there's gonna be about 4 or 5 stalks of celery. Celery? How do you pronounce it? That I'm going to do as well. Then we'll also chop or slice our grapes. Now, to keep this Trim Healthy Mama friendly in an S mode, you're not gonna want too many grapes, but I find if you chop about a cup, you're not going to have too many carbs, and you should still be in S territory. All right, I'm going to start assembling in my big bowl the salad. I already have the grapes, the celery, and the green onions in here, and I will show you the end results of my birthday chicken salad with grapes.